Hello guys, and welcome to another David Simulata. My name is Serge, and in today's video I'm in a 2010 BMW 535i. We got some lights that's on the dash. Let's go ahead and take a look at them, and we're gonna go ahead and actually take care of each one of those things. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do everything in one video, but what I do want to show you guys is just go ahead and show you what gets done, and then I'll make a separate video for each of those things because each one of those needs its own, I guess, type of approach. Plus you might not have all the same lights that's on with your car, but the whole idea is to go ahead and actually fix all of these problems, show you guys how it's done, and then drive the car afterwards and see how well it performs. By the way, the car does actually perform really good, so this is not like performance issues. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's actually wrong. And as you could see, our oil needs to be replaced, or you just add 1 quart and keep going, but we do need to actually do an oil change. So at this point, we're going to be replacing the oil filter, which is in here. We're going to be replacing the oil, which is in here. We need to drain it. Guys, check out this Pittsburgh set I got from Harbor Tool and Freight. Guess what's missing? This. And because this is missing, I got $100 off. This is, of course, Pittsburgh, which is lifetime warranty. I'd say they're pretty good quality tools. I've seen some good stuff about them on YouTube. Yeah, that being said, how did I get that discount? Well, randomly, I like to walk into Harbor Tools, see what's on clearance. They said this set normally costs $250. They mark it down again, and then they mark it down again. And I'm thinking, well, I really don't need any more tools, but 140 bucks for this, I can't pass that up. So we have a lot of cool stuff here. So looks like we got millimeter of inches on this side. I mean, you could just pretty much do all kinds of stuff just out of this set. Oh yeah, it is marked that this is top, so that means you put that down, you put this on top and close it. I mean, that's easy to go. Like, the reason I got this, not because I needed more tools, just because of the convenience. Like, you could take so much tools with you in one little suitcase like this, which does not take up much room. I mean, you could put this in the back of your trunk, and being a BMW owner, you know you're gonna need it. So let's see, what do we have here? I haven't even taken a closer look at this tool set. I just got it. Like, I figured, look, this is a good deal. So we got some Torx, which is good. It's awesome to have this in a set. We have this set here. I don't even know like what that is. If somebody knows that, let me know what this is. This is like a grabber or something. What is this? It looks like it's about to fall apart, whatever that is. But anyways, I'll let that fall apart. I don't know what that is, guys. Kind of crazy, but anyways, looks like we got some Allens. We got more Allens there. So is there anything else besides that? No, looks like just Allens. So then we got like a nice screwdriver set. Who would not need that? So that's just over here. So whatever that thing is, I don't know what that is. So we got some of these, which is kind of cool. Got some needle nose, got some cutters, got some pliers. They look pretty decent. Then you got some little screwdriver set. Looks like almost like for repairing, I don't know, eyeglasses or something. And then we have the top shelf. The top shelf, it's nice that it has this cover. Let's see. So it does have the cover, which is good. Then we have like sort of like Allen sockets here. More Allen sockets of different sizes. And it looks like we got inches in metric. That's convenient. And then, whoa, look at that. Dude, I've never seen one like this big. A flathead socket on a wrench. Kind of cool. So more screwdrivers, but you get to use a wrench. And then you got some square ones over here. Then you got some E-sockets, and this is very important when we're working on BMWs. You got pretty much everything you need. Then you got some wobble sockets, more Allen wrenches. I mean, there's Allen wrenches there, more Allens here. Then you got some more, some metric and some inches wrenches here. They don't look that good of a quality, but this is lifetime, so, you know. So here's the bottom, you know, the middle drawer, I guess. We got the wrenches here. We got 1, 2, 3, the big wrench. So we have all the things you need, and then you have this kind of wrench, which is kind of convenient. That's kind of cool. And then you have like this one. This is kind of cool. Like, it's got just a little bit of everything. And you got some more metric stuff here, some more inches, some more metric, and then inches. So somebody, whoever had this, put them things out of order. That is kind of cool. Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. Like, it looks like I could almost do everything that I need to do with this BMW just out of this set. Looks like this is something you could do spark plugs with the 5/8 and 13/16. So 3/4 is missing. I already have a 3/4 and some other brand name I could always stick in here. So yeah, but anyways, guys, it's not like a tool review, but 140 bucks, guys. So like all I paid for this. Okay, so let's get to it. So anyways, let's crawl underneath. So guys, there's like a little hole that's at the bottom here. Mine's got a cover that's missing on it, but the bolt you must remove. It's this one right here. The size of this bolt is 17. It's a little loose for the 17, but that is the size, or this could be just like Pittsburgh fits. This is a little tight space, but I must drain oil. I don't even know if I'll be able to really get a good video. Oh my gosh, this is hard. Oh. And I'm the one that tightened it. Oh. Okay. No.
This is a blue fat one, which you take with you.
Hey Kevin, grab my phone.
Sure.
And turn it off from recording. Hey guys, I do want to make a video how much oil did I actually pour out of my engine. And this is the quart, and these are liters. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically, approximately 5 quarts is what I actually took out. So when it says add 1 quart and it's right there at the yellow engine mark, it really means add 2 quarts. Well, 1.9 quarts anyways, because these engines, 535i's, which is an N54 engine, use a total of 6.9 quarts in an inline 6 twin turbo engine. Now you might be wondering what happened here, why is there not enough? Well, I actually just added a quart of oil a week ago. I was all the way up in the green, and I'm right near my oil change, so I went ahead and I figured, okay, I just got to do the oil change. So that was like literally 3 days ago, approximately 1,200 miles ago. I do Uber in this car, so miles adds up kind of quick. So I do need to watch that oil marker. So what type of oil do I use? Well, I use Motul. My brother's got a shop, and basically this is what he recommends. So this is a BMW 5W40 type of oil. So anyways guys, here's where the oil filter is. I do have it here, and I do have some oil filters. Guys, I have lots of cars, and sometimes it's really hard to keep track of what each car takes. But this is a Mini Cooper type of oil filter. Since it's a BMW, let's see if they're somewhat identical. This is just a CarQuest type of filter. If you want to see it, that's R84327. I just got this at the parts store. So we do have a oil crush ring in here, which is nice, and we have some of these seals, which is recommended to replace, but do not forget to lubricate them as you replace them, even if you have to use some of the older type of oil. So we're just gonna set that aside for now. Let's go ahead and actually open up the man filter. The man filter would be higher end type of stuff. So let's see. If you measure the plastic to the plastic, this one still seems slightly shorter. The filter portion is a whole lot bigger on this one for the Mini Cooper. And of course the diameter on the inside is way different, so the Mini Cooper one will have to stay with the Mini Cooper. Plus the oil gaskets are quite different. But I just wanted to kind of get that out there in case anybody's wondering, like, what if you could use that? But you obviously cannot. So to remove this oil filter housing here, you can use like a special tool to remove them, so you could actually retorque it back. I do have that tool, but this has kind of like been my favorite. You could just basically grab any one of them and just open it up. So let's see what kind of happens here. So it just opens things up with ease. If you do want to pick up a tool like that, I'm going to try to find one on Amazon and just link it up in the description below if you would like one. So there's still lots of oil on the inside. So basically this oil filter housing already had like, it was full of oil. I guess it was kind of like slightly pressurized. I did already close the oil portion. You know, this doesn't have that much, but I already closed it. So, so let's see. This was a more of a higher quality filter right here. So I believe this could be like a man one that I used last time. I was at my brother's shop and he uses the higher quality stuff, so that's what we used. We just recently did an oil change on this like 5,000 miles ago. I would not recommend driving it any longer than 5. So these filters, I mean, it's exactly identical over here. So as you install this filter, you want to make sure you hear like a little snap when you're replacing it. And then you want to just go ahead and like twist it on there. Some of these filters, it says they last to like 20,000 miles. I always replace a filter when I'm doing it because the engine is so much more expensive than a filter. So, and you know, these German inline sixes and 54 engines, they're very high quality engines. I want to keep mine working in tip-top condition as much as possible. So I'm just gonna tighten this up. Now, this is kind of like all the way tight. There's no any kind of gap, but you want to get this actually torqued. So if I do find my tool, because I have a couple little garages here with different tools inside, so if I do find it, I will use it on here and we could just torque it. So it's kind of like a little cup that goes here with like an extension piece. You can actually torque it. So that is that. So the next is we're gonna go ahead and actually pour in all the oil here. So let's see. We'll just put this on the side. So this has 5 liters, 1.32 gallons in there. So if you put it here on the side, it has slightly above 5 quarts. So slightly above. So it's pretty much like this is 4 quarts, this is 5. So we got about a quarter. So about like 5 quarts and a quarter, I'd say. So it's kind of nice at these spots. You can just pull them out like that. Makes ease of installation. And then you still have to rip this thing from the inside. I know this is a round funnel. I have another one kind of like nearby, but it's kind of it's kind of a little bit out of the way. So this one does not want to stay that good. I kind of like how this one's actually staying a little bit. I actually cut this thing off because this was, if it was longer, it would not be that easy to install. So we just need to add, I'd say like 1.5 quarts, because we did have a little bit of the oil filter housing. So that being said, we'll just add like, so we got slightly sticking up about 5. So we just add up to 4 quarts right here. So this is about like 1.25. So I already have about half in here. Well, like about a quarter and about a quarter from the other bottle. So this should be about right. So if we add a quarter and a quarter, so almost 2 quarts of oil. You do not want to starve these engines of oil. So that's it. So that is about almost 7 quarts of oil. If you include that oil that we had in that oil filter housing. So we'll just remove this. Replaced that right there. And that's it. And that's how you replace engine oil in your BMW.